welcome back. First game back to my grandpa who's been away for the past few weeks. Really great to have you back, Grandpa, I must say.
It's great to be back. It's really fantastic, except it's still disappointing with the way they're playing. But I've had cancer, and the thing what has got me through is by being positive. And I think it's exactly the same as we all have to be about this team. We have to stay positive. We have to look at the things that are really good, like Celso has been a fantastic player. Dombole has been fantastic. Hopefully Sessignon will be as well. And hopefully in the new year we'll buy somebody. But my real belief now is there's a malaise over the team, that they just haven't got the passion and the creativity, the determination. And I think it's Pochettino. I think when Pochettino gave the interview right at the beginning of the season, when he was very negative, said I can't buy the players I want, I can't sell them, and it's all down to, basically said it's all down to Levy. I don't know if you remember that interview. Yeah, I think that...
He wasn't the manager, he said I'm not the manager.
I'm not the manager, that's what he said. And I think he hasn't been the manager. And I think that malaise goes over with the players. And I think you said one of your friends knows Winks and who doesn't like him anymore. And I think that's the problem. I think he's gone off the boil, and I think the only way we're going to get back is by changing him.
Changing Pochettino?
Yeah, I'm very sad about it because I think he's a good manager. But I just think for some reason he's got very negative. And it shows in the way he interviews, and every time you see him, he's very, very negative. He's not the old person fighting. That's how it is. But let's look at the positive. Let's hope that we can carry on in the Champions League.
Well, sacking the manager very positive, not very, but...
No, sacking is positive.
You think it's positive?
Oh yeah, of course it's positive. If you think he's no good and it's doing harm, then you've got to do the positive thing and get rid of keeping him will be negative. If you believe what I'm saying.
Do you feel that players then, they need like a new voice in the changing room, they need something else, so some new kind of fresh tactics, a fresh approach?
Absolutely. That's what they're lacking. They're lacking creativity, and that's what a new approach is being creative. And they were creative, certainly at the beginning of last season.
Yeah.
They started to lose it towards the end. I mean, it's not this season that we've been playing bad. At the end of last season we were as well.
Correct.
And we were just lucky to be able to stay in the Champions League that gave us the hope and the fight.
So we sit now 12 points behind Chelsea, who are sitting in second, and Leicester playing right now. If they win, we'll be 12 points behind them as well.
Yeah.
So that makes us 12 points pretty much behind top four. Is our only hope, in your opinion, this season, our only hope of making top four would be to get rid of Pochettino and bring someone else in?
I think it's probably too late to get to the top four.
Okay.
I think today was a very important game. I think if we won today, and could get 3 more games, because the scores between us and before you get to the top four is very small. Yeah, and we needed 3 wins, I think, to take us back up there. I think today was really important to win today. But let's hope we can stay in the top half, finish around 6th, and do well in the Champions League and perhaps in the FA Cup.
There's a school of thought that if Pochettino gets a chance to rebuild the squad and get some new players who are younger and more hungrier than the team they are now, that we could rebuild that feeling that we had under Pochettino again. But it might not happen this season. It might take another year. Would that be an approach you would go for, or would you rather get rid of him now and try and salvage something from this season?
I'd be delighted if that was true, but he's got to want to do it. That's my worry. If it can be done, but he's got to want to do it, and he's got to be backed up by Levy. And otherwise, you might as well change it now. It's absolutely about him wanting to do it.
And you doubt that he does?
Well, that's the way it seems. Something has happened with him and Levy and perhaps some of the team that has caused just this. It's an illness. It's a malaise. They've lost. It's the same players, and they've lost their libido.
Yeah, they have. We're sure you haven't.
I'm come back. I'm great.
Anyway, Grandpa.
I'm positive.
I'm glad you're so positive. More positive than most of us, I think. Even in the thought of sacking Pochettino, you're still positive about it.
Absolutely.
But great to have you back, Grandpa. Hopefully you're going to be back for the long season ahead. Hopefully we don't put too much torture on you this season. But great to have you back.
Great. Thank you very much. And thank everybody, because so many people that watch the channel have actually mentioned, and I've been walking around today and they've all been coming up to me and saying, how are you? Your grandpa, are you? Aren't you? You know, it's lovely, lovely. It's another positive that comes from having cancer.
I hope you're all illness free, you're looking well, you're looking good, and it's glad to have you back.
Good.
All right, thanks for coming on.